Normally
I
I'm
do.
normally I'm the troublemaker on my own, but you've joined me. Welcome.
Welcome to the
Uh,
dark side.
yes, I'm
Uh,
proud of you.
it's
Look
like
at
that.
how much you've grown.
I know. Look at how much you've turned him against me. He's
I'm
like
happy to
Padme.
do it.
Yeah.
I delight to do it.
You've turned her against me.
Oh gosh.
It's like that Key and Peele sketch where they're in class and he's like, "I'd like to get high on pod news," and he gets yelled at. All right. Ooh, He-Man. Wow, that's new.
Really?
No,
Is there a She-Ra?
maybe. Yeah, looks like it.
Interesting.
It's
Interesting.
hard
This
because
could, I mean, I can see how you could spend a lot of money on this game.
I know. Digi Trials. So I guess this game is like English. I never noticed. It's the way they spell behavior.
Oh, yeah. I should tell Donovan we just talked about exploding.
This isn't helping my case with him.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll get Coin Collector. Oh, I got 200 kudos. Just for being a friend. Claim.
I don't really like that She-Ra. She kind of looks weird.
How am I getting all
That's
this
easy
stuff?
for me. Easy peasy. Yes.
Click tats.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, what's this? Digi-Trials?
Yeah, I couldn't really figure that out.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Tell me more.
Okay, I know. Tell me more. Oh, what was that?
The mayor yawning.
Do you think she's gonna go to sleep anytime soon? She trying to? Was that a hint? Was that like a really strong hint? It was like, let's go to bed. George, Maggie, let's get the hay.
I think Maggie and Kelly have been cloistered up here in their room since we
Oh,
started.
oh. What do you think they get up to?
I assume they just watch TV. I don't know. Oh, Kathy Kelly just posted a photo from Bad Martha.
Bad Martha. Is it on the Instagram?
It's on the Facebook. She's I think she's on Instagram, but
Should I send her a capybara?
a Kathy
Oh
bar.
yeah, I see it. Oh, is that the mom
That's the mom.
that you're talking about? Should I post a comment that says boozing and schmoozing?
I think any engagement is good engagement for our
Really?
personal algorithms.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Add comment. Boozing? Boozing?
You know, I have to say, I am shocked
I have to say, yes?
that the White House and the GOP struck a deal on the debt ceiling, because that's just been it's been nonstop coverage for like a month, and it's like, oh, they figured it out.
Oh.
Well, I could have guessed. Ooh, look, you updated your little emblem. Now you're the Flash.
I do. And you updated your arm tattoos.
I know they really do
My
look like tattoos.
I called my mom today after work, and and she said, because I mentioned Florida,
Uh
and I asked if we could like make it secede from the union,
huh.
and she said, "Oh my gosh, Ron DeSantis just finally put me out of my misery." She was like so happy. She's like, "Finally!" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Because apparently, like she kept hearing all the time, like, he's going to announce, he's going to announce, he's going to announce.
Yeah.
And then he finally announced, and she's like, finally I can stop hearing about it.
Yeah,
Which
that
I
was
thought
really
was
annoying.
I was like, what positive thing does she have to say about this man? So that's funny.
There's
She
really
just
nothing.
wanted it to be done. I
Yeah.
know. Well, she said that she thinks he's not as, it's a very close margin, obviously, but
Yeah.
he's less bad as Trump. I was like, well, it's pretty close. How are you defining this? Because they both are like attacking people. in marginalized communities, and she said, "Well, at least he's not a serial rapist." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that is
one."
something.
So far as we know, yeah, I know. It's like there's one check in his pro column.
That's
He's
presidential
not a
material.
serial rapist. I know, seriously, that's nuts.
Uh,
So,
yeah, on Wednesday there was like a big announcement. It's like the announcement is he's going to announce on Friday via
that's,
Twitter.
yeah,
Oh my God, this
Mama
wordless
didn't
thing.
like that. Mama did
Ah!
not like that.
Okay,
Are you gonna make it? We're in a
we're in
duo.
a squad. I'm right next to you.
Okay. Woo!
It was a little touch and go there, but we're
It
okay. We're
was
at
such a.
sixth.
Are we first? Oh God!
Now we're in
How are we
eighth, ninth.
dropping? Wait! Whoa!
We're
Whoa! Whoa!
dropping like
Whoa!
flies.
How? Well, how? Well, I guess
Okay.
people were ahead of us, so
Yeah,
maybe I don't know.
funny how that works. We got a full Rasta. Full Rastafarian.
Yeah.
Full tilt.
Do you think
Okay.
you'd get tattooed on your body right round?
Maybe. Where?
Would it
Where
be
on
in
my body?
Korean, you think?
Well, I guess then it would just be my name, so. Oh, well, unless it was, yeah, literally right round in Korean.
Yeah. And so when they asked you what it was, you could tell them.
I could say, well, when I was a baby. Well, I guess I'd have to route through Stella first. I'd feel like, well, my name in
Oh,
Korean
that's right.
means this. Stella really likes it, and she
Yeah.
inspired me to permanently ink my body
With
in
it,
my own
yeah.
honor.
What's funny is I know that I think Asian people make fun of white people and all that because white people get a lot of like Chinese,
Yeah.
I think specifically on their body. And so I did see like a joke where an Asian person just randomly got an English word tattooed on their body. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's about right. That is about right.
Okay, so if you could get an English word on. Oh, why do I always do that?
I don't know.
Any
That's just,
English
what
word.
would it be?
Yeah.
Oh, so it would have to be significant.
hmm
Um, oh man, that's a good question. That's a good question. I really love the word spelunking, but that's my favorite. My favorite Latin word is spelunca, which means cave.
Ah.
But I don't. That's just like so. Unless I went spelunking, it doesn't really make sense. Then I have to think of like another word that I love a great deal. Hmm.
I got really stuck on one of these, so I'm really far behind. No, no, no!
We
Okay,
keep dropping down. If you can make it, we'll
I'll make
probably
it.
solidify our sixth. Yeah. Perfect question. Yeah, and it should be like, well, if it were visible, it could cause you know, uh, begin a conversation.
That's true, yeah.
So something that's meaningful, cause to begin a conversation. Hmm.
Bean?
That's interesting.
If you were like a barista.
Oh my gosh, yeah, could you imagine?
Ugh.
Blah.
I look upon it now with dread.
Oh man. Oh no. It's very interesting. Like from a Christian vantage point, I feel like you know, love, like if I were to pick
No!
one of the three, do you get it?
Yeah, I was trying a new strategy,
You
it didn't
got
work.
done did. If I were to think about the oh fudge. Uh, I would probably choose love of the three.
Yeah.
done did it. So maybe that could be a good one because that's like a universal thing, you know.
Yeah, it's a good one. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but a few days ago you told me, might have been yesterday, that you had a philosophical question locked and loaded.
I do. I do have a philosophical question locked. Wow, you've really had an interesting tattoo body. Your body reminds me of Harry Styles
Oh,
tattoos, or all of the tattoos that's on the after films because he's based off of Harry Styles. There's like a fanfic based off of Harry Styles, so he has a bunch of random tattoos.
huh.
Hero Fines, I believe his name. Yeah, that actor. Yes. So it has to do with relationships in serial dramas. So I'm
Okay.
watching Station 19, as you know, and it has some flaws, but it's also been doing some really interesting things, like the Black Lives Matter thing that I never expected to happen, and then Andy Herrera was just assaulted, and she fought off her attacker and like ran away, and so you see like this whole aftermath, obviously her trauma, which is bringing up like previous trauma, and then the cops not being respectful and like going off, and she having an advocate, and he's saying like, don't you want to do a rape kit? And the guy she fought off died, so now there's this whole thing, and then online people are saying, oh, she was asking for all that stuff. So they're dealing with like really interesting stuff. Again, I probably say it's Shonda Rhimes, but I've never seen it in whatever. So, but I have seen weird things that haven't been like introduced well, I guess I'll say. So it's just like, do you think that
Oh,
um oh
got
yeah, I know
lucky.
these things here. Oh, fudge sickles. Now we know that relationships, oh, Ellen's not doing well, I have to say.
Ellen.
Yeah. You know, and dramas in general need conflict,
Mm-hmm.
but why why do actually I'll go with this. Why can't there be stable and okay relationships and like not that you just see something that, oh, it's healthy and it's working out?
Yeah.
Because for instance, there are these two, well, this gay couple, this man and this other man, and everything seemed fine. And then all of a sudden, the next episode, these two firefighters were stuck somewhere, and he's like, "Don't try to put your relationship issues on me." I was like, "What?" And then all of a sudden, they start talking about how you gotta cut it, you gotta break up with him. And I just thought, where is this coming from? That everything was fine. You're like throwing, and now of course there's like conflict, and I don't even think they're together anymore. It's very
Oh,
complicated. But they're perfectly fine.
yeah.
And I know, I mean, the lesbian couple, they're going through, like, they're trying to get pregnant, so there's too much going on there, but I know something's going to happen because of that scene I told you about. Is it necessary to have it? Is it just people don't want to see happy couples? Is that because it's quote-unquote boring television? I mean, what are your thoughts on relationships and drama and, like, insisting that there's conflict? Because, like, Andy Herrera and the captain that they got married, everything was fine, and it just took a really dark turn. They're divorced now. It's terrible. And I'm just like, why couldn't you have what is it, leave well enough alone or whatever it
Leave
is?
well enough alone.
Yeah. So any thoughts on that? Especially as a writer.
Right. Well, thank you for calling me that, because
You're welcome.
that's not something that can be self-ascribed, as you know.
I'm a writer.
All right, no, you're not. Get out of here. um, yeah, the maxim is that there's no storytelling without conflict. Uh, and I feel like I think I first had this thought. It was an episode of the show Master of None, the Aziz Ansari show called Nashville, where he's on a date with a girl, and the whole episode it's just them dating, and there's no conflict up until the very end. But I thought, we didn't need that at the very end. This could have just been a story about them dating, and isn't that storytelling? And I feel like in the time since I have seen things where they've managed to create drama in other situations because I do think that it like I mean I also The Office is sort of the classic modern example of the will they won't they where they spent so much
Hmm.
time on will Jim and Pam get together that once they were in the relationship it's like well what do we do now shift our focus to another will they won't they and they did that about twice I think um, and so you kind of get this sense that like there's relationships aren't interesting it's the
Hmm.
courtship, and that's kind of a oh, let's hope nobody pushes you over.
I
Uh,
know.
I don't think that that's very healthy. So
Yeah.
I would like to see more stable relationships in entertainment for sure, and I feel like there's some examples. I can't think of any right now.
Because what's that saying is like, my gosh, that relationship or stability is boring, and then
Right?
there's like no model. Like then everyone has this weird idea of what a relationship is supposed to be like, which I think is also damaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the romance novels. I mean, inevitably, there's going to be something that breaks them up, and then they'll get back to together at the end. But I recently read one that there was some. Ooh, ooh. What they were like breaking us up. That's hilarious. They're like, we want it on this,
Yeah.
or let's help solve whatever issue is going. Oh my gosh, they're going
They're
at it
fighting.
now. That's nuts.
Oh.
Oh, I thought someone was gonna get pushed
Yeah.
off.
The stakes are so high
Oh
now. They're
no,
attacking up
yeah.
everybody else.
Oh my
Did we
gosh.
inspire this violence?
Wow, how do you feel? Well, he was almost off.
Oh.
How do you feel if we did? Are
Yeah,
you
that's
proud of your
terrible.
your
No,
work?
not at all.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
the
look at
devil's work.
this. But yeah, no, you got to see like them in a relationship. And I'm like, that's great. I like to see what the after is, which
Yeah.
often comes in the time of like an epilogue. But the epilogue is usually like only 2 pages.
Yeah.
Occasionally, there'll be like this one author will release like a little novella of them and have different
Oh.
vignettes and stuff. I'm like, well, that's nice because I like to see what it is afterwards.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't understand, especially if it's not like if something's happening in an off panel land,
Uh-huh.
that's also just super annoying because yeah.
Yeah.
So I do have some writing criticisms with this show. Like the guy that they killed off, all of a sudden being in love with another character. I'm like, where did that come from? And I didn't see it at all. But as long as Ben Warren is okay, he's like hands down the best character and my favorite character. He's just like the nicest, most genuine. They call him Dad because he's like older and he just cares so much about people. And he was Andy's advocate during when she was talking to the police. I'm like, he's the perfect guy that I'd like to be with her. So as long as they don't do him dirty, I'll be okay.
Mhm.
But he bounces.
Well, I guess the other part of that too is you can have interesting drama and storytelling in a relationship without the stakes being so high. I think
Yeah.
that's like without the stakes being like a breakup or a death. Um, I think that's also something. There are different kinds of fail states.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, having like arguments, I think, is
Yeah,
realistic, but but you know that it's going to be resolved, and you just see like communication.
yeah.
Hmm. Are you writing any romances for me?
Um,
Not your field.
no, I think I tried a couple of times, and I think I'd still like to, but I guess if I was writing them for you, that would change things. I'd have to.
You could, you, yes?
I
What you
don't
have
know.
to
I'd have
do?
to think that out.
You could do a sequel story to the Asian murder in the doll, and the Asian man could be in a relationship with the doll.
Yeah, that's what the artist's gift sketch would seem to suggest. Somewhat. Whoa! Punch me! Ugh! Oh my gosh, this is so
Whoa,
intense.
Ellen.
Just gonna have to wait for that one. Oh! Whack. Oh, this is gonna take so long. Ah. Huh. What the heck?
Don't. No!
Ah. Ah.
Man, there's one section that's. I don't even know how close I am. Are you beyond me?
I don't know, man.
I'm getting stuck at these. Okay. Okay, Ellen. Get out of there.
Whoa. I'm slip sliding around.
Okay,
Like this
I've made it to a checkpoint, I think.
Okay.
Happily for me. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it though. Oh, you made it!
I made it.
I have 30 seconds. I don't know if I'm going to.
I think
How
you will.
close am I?
Oh!
Okay, that's not helpful.
No.
Do I have to be up there? Oh, I have to do this, I guess. Nope.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh, 6. Oh no, all the way back there. I'm not gonna make it.
No.
Oh, that's very sad.
Looks like you're slipping into the. It's weird. Well, that was a good philosophical question.
Thank you.
Trojan. Let's see how that looks. Ew. Doesn't look very appetizing at all.
Donovan didn't respond to me. Do you think he's upset we're speaking about his scrotum?
I think so. He said, "You guys have gone too far."
This is apparently hard.
Oh,
Just FYI.
I'll be ready. Incline, rewind.
Oh my gosh.
It's giving you lip.
No, my best friend just said that their dog got cancer and they had to put it down
Oh,
earlier this year. I guess she didn't.
that's awful.
Yeah. That dog is also, well, I guess, rest in peace, was also my nemesis. It bit me once.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a blue healer, and I guess they're like, kind of territorial and all. So, can't remember what was happening. Maybe I pet the dog like outside, but like inside, I was reaching to go and pet. I was just, it was a very suspicious dog, anyways. But she had it for a while. And I had been over a couple times, so I was just trying to be friendly. And so I was reaching out my hand, and he bit my hand. I was like, wow, that was very shocking. And, so there's like definitely. Oh, I think I remember this. Definitely like an indentation on my finger,
Whoa.
and I began feeling woozy. I think it must be like finger injuries. I don't know if you've ever had like a finger injury or anything. And so I was just looking for like ice or like a drink of water or something. So I put my head down and sat at the table, and I passed out. And in the passing out, oh wow, that oh it got you too, didn't it?
Yeah.
I like vomited.
Oh no. You were quite the scene.
I know. And this time, but I didn't know because I was passed out. So it was like one of those, I could have choked on my vomit.
Yeah.
In passing out, so I passed out. I don't know the sequence of events, but I passed out, fell out of my chair that I was in at the table, hit my head because like my nose was bruised,
Mm-hmm. Wow.
and threw up. So all this happened, and like the throw up was like on my shirt. Luckily, it wasn't a lot, but yeah, it was very. I don't know what happened, but it was very weird.
Wow.
Yeah, my best friend. I mean, she was traumatized by that whole thing as well. Obviously, watching that happen, but I guess it was just like the finger. I don't know. Being a sensitive area, I don't know. I could always ask the nurse what she's asleep in now.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I must have gotten bit by Fritz, the dog from up the street, because that dog was an ornery Cocker Spaniel.
Ornery!
Yeah. I've been bitten by an iguana.
Oh yeah, the Jose.
Yep, my boy, Arlo. Jose was the first one.
Oh, okay.
And then, we had to
Jose
get
was
back.
the dog that you should have stuck with.
Yeah.
And Arlo was the one that caused
He was
some
the
issues.
Spitfire, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting bit by a garter snake once. That was kind of shocking because
Wow.
those aren't. But it was, it was like fine. And I really lost my taste for snakes because I used to love them because I like all reptiles, but now it's like, I don't know, I think they're kind of gross.
No, I don't want to make you upset or anything because I know how angry you get and how quickly and unprovoked almost. But we could always try to find like a reptile sanctuary when I
Yes.
visit.
We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking very slowly through my anger. My incandescent.
Let's see. Are you incandescent right now?
Yeah, the whole room is alight.
Let's see. Reptile Sanctuary, Massachusetts.
The Reptile Room, Book 3 of.
Redfoot Reptile Rescue Program.
Aw.
I don't know if this makes reptile and amphibian. Yeah, I can't tell where they are though. There are some adoptions.
Yeah, would they be
Oh my
like,
God.
if you come in
Oh,
here,
there's an Orpidot. Yes?
you better be prepared to adopt a lizard.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They're rescue. Yeah, West Springfield.
West Springfield. I don't go down there a whole lot.
Oh, you don't know geography
No.
well, too, as you can test.
But I would hazard a guess that it is not east of Springfield. Ooh, am I going to go on top this time? Survey says... Huh? Let me on top. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Did
Come
you
on.
fall off?
Yeah,
Did
I
not
fell
work out
off.
for you?
Did not work out. Like everything else in life. I see you. Ah.
Yeah, I know, I'm struggling with this. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Woo!
Ah!
Coconuts be coming out of the cannon.
Yeah. Just... I almost drowned because I was horizontal in the pool of water.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Don't do it, Rhino. Okay.
Ew.
We have an alligator on our team.
No, you know what I think about those people.
I know. At least we're in Thoid.
Okay. We just need one more person. We're good now.
We good. We out here. Okay, if you had to choose, what would be your favorite reptile?
My favorite reptile.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Somebody must be a squad of 3 or 2.
We don't count the dinosaur?
Um, I guess that would be a separate. Well, I guess I would already know the answer, so no.
Okay. That's trying to think. I mean, I do enjoy snakes.
Yeah.
Um, no, like looking at them, I've never seen them in person, but a chameleon. I like how they
Oh God.
walk on twigs
Yeah, that's very cute.
and can change colors and things. Maybe.
Maybe. Oh. Oh, that was poorly timed. Didn't know what I was doing. Huh. Okay.
Get in there, ice cream. What's a fish is a what? An amphibian? No.
A fish?
A fish isn't a reptile, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think. Yeah, okay.
Wow, I can't believe I'm first. That never happens.
Maybe we can go all the way. Is a fish just a fish?
A fish is just a fish.
Okay.
So said Sigmund Freud.
Interesting. Do you think he was talking about the Weezy?
Seemed that there was a bit of a fixation for him, which I would call Freudian, but...
Interesting.
Oh no.
Open around. Yeah. Do you have a favorite reptile?
I don't know that I do. It is my favorite kingdom? Class?
Okay.
Genus?
Mammals would be mine.
I think I did say that humans were my favorite animal, so I guess I'm now lying, or caught in a lie, but...
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare I? Mammals are okay. Oh, well, he's looking right at me! Oh, come on! That was a hit job!
Oh, no. I'm sorry this happened to you.
I've wrecked our chances at greatness.
Yes, I found out.
Yeah, those top 4 are really motoring. We're in 5th now. I don't know if we're gonna catch up. Somebody's gonna have to fall. Not to happen. Somebody's got to step up. I do what I gotta. Just don't ask me to live with my knees, you know. One of my favorites is something called the horny toad. I think it might also be called the horned toad. Yeah.
Yeah, TCU. How come you didn't go there for university?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know it was a mascot. Ugh.
Guess we're not gonna make it.
That's
Fourth.
terrible.
Ooh,
No way.
By the skin of our teeth.
Oh.
By the skin of our teeth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Ugh, I would have felt a lot
Glad-
worse if we had
Guilt.
lost.
I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear it.
I was killed immediately. We would have been in first, I think. Well, yeah, naturally.
Oh, was it a forward tie?
Oh, I don't know. But
Block
Block
party.
Party. All right, this one I'm okay at, so we'll see. Favorite fish would be hard because there's just so many.
Indeed. Top 2.
Whoa! Oh no! Ugh. Alligator, look at what's happening.
Yeah, I grabbed him by accident because you're too close.
Everybody wants a piece of ice cream.
Oh, did you do it like I dared you to put a yes sticky note on the refrigerator?
No, perhaps I'll do that tonight. It was yet again the topic of conversation to a party of people who have not yet seen it, which was
Oh my
Linda
gosh,
and Mark.
yeah.
What's that about?
Did she confess that she ate a DQ Blizzard?
Yeah. And there's something, I think the last time Kelly was here, which was a couple of weeks ago, she brought miniature ice cream sandwiches, and I think Mama had some of those.
Uh-oh.
And
This
then, of
lady's,
course,
her
some cake.
self-control is falling down the toilet!
I know. I think, you know you're in trouble when you have to put a post-it note on the freezer.
I guess
That does
that's
seem
true,
like
yeah. Oh my gosh, I hope, once you do it, can you take a picture?
a...
Do you think she'll have an idea of who did it?
I think so.
Do you think you are least likely?
Maybe. Well, the problem is that she very strongly associates me with post-it notes specifically.
Oh
Because-
shoot, Stella done.
Stella Dunn.
Yes?
When I, oh no, no, no!
Ice cream!
Ice cream? Are we
well,
dead?
we're second. We made it. I think we survived.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, when I was living in LA and I was really trying to get my writing all sorted, had I known it would take another 10 years, I was cutting out pieces of paper and writing on them and assembling them on the wall to sort of plot out a...
like a conspiracy wall.
Yeah, so every Christmas she would send me post-it notes. And I used them to angle my computer monitors because for some reason they lean forward. I don't know what that's about. Extraterrestrial. This will be interesting with only 8 people.
Yeah, and they pop up again, so at least for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to my corner. Uh-oh.
It's like, okay, here he comes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
This was not good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have changed direction.
Well, it's just you now.
apologize. Oh no, is it?
You versus 3. Oh no, get out of there. They're coming for you. Look at that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's no way. There's no way.
Oh man.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy,
Well,
crazy.
That was unfortunate.
Wow, look at all these.
TK.
Yeah.
House of Audiatore.
Oh, interesting. That's so weird. How old is this game?
So this is season 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna think on it.
I mean, there's no way it was out during Assassin's Creed 2. I mean, that was 10 years ago.
No.
Oh, I got a Hello
Middle-
Kitty.
Did you?
Well, like a skirt. Ooh, the Hello Kitty
Oh.
outfit's next.
The Middle Eastern game looks interesting.
Yeah. Taking it back to its roots, I guess. Odyssey, Valhalla was too far afield. This is a ridiculous outfit. Maybe I should go for more hardcore hats.
Whoa. Whoa.
You like that?
Very interesting. I mean, you look like a drag star,
Yeah.
so it's very topical.
Can I see at my skirt?
Oh,
Nobody
man.
look.
Don't you look at me?
It is too bad though. I heard that in Mirage you can only play as a guy. I don't know if that's true.
Well, oh, I was about to say, but there's only one. But yeah, I guess,
Oh no.
Hexalink.
Hexetting.
That really only started with whatchamacallit.
Syndicate.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Syndicate, could you?
Syndicate. Yeah, I mean
That was the one
technically.
in England?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean the first one was Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, but that was a
Oh, I had
very
no
rare
idea.
game.
I was completely wrong then.
It's
I
completely
thought, oh, for
wrong.
sure, it's
It's
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Oh
Even
my
though
god,
that
I
she
lost.
was done dirty because she was supposed to be the actual, like the sort of status
Oh,
quo
really?
main character. Oh, I survived. Yeah, it was supposed to be mostly like her story.
Mm-hmm.
But then they only really showed him in like the ads and stuff.
Yeah, I can't even
So it's
picture him.
kind of unfortunate. Yeah. So if you read the tie-in novel, it's following her, which
Oh, you read that?
I did, yeah.
Hmm. Was it good?
It was good, yeah.
Cassandra.
I don't often read game tie novels. I do have the audio book for God of War that I
Oh.
get to listen to, but it's
that-
voice acted by the actor who plays Mimir, who's the
Oh.
head on the this again, the head on the belt of Kratos.
Yeah. You think one day I'll be a belt head?
That's interesting. On whose
Your belt.
On mine, and I just like talk to you and ask questions. That'd be very interesting. Okay. Ooh, that was. Oh, Ellen. It's like, oh, I
Final.
made it. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Idiot.
Ugh. Look at that pink shark. It's like a gummy. I think I'll change colors again. This isn't working for me.
You don't like your tattoos?
They're okay, because I figured I would go for the juxtaposition of the really tough arms, but now I'm thinking to just complete the ensemble. Let's see, what do we got for red? Well, I guess the pink original was fine. That actually looks kind of alright. The blue and pink. Or, I guess something that matches the soft serve, though. That would be ideal. But I guess not. Alright, fine. Fine. Whoa! That's kind of creepy.
At least the little face hugger smiling.
Yeah, he's happy. Yeah, it has a face. It's funny, it's like he's on top, like a head crab.
He's maybe he asked consent
Yeah.
before putting himself inside and onto a body.
I feel like there's got to be some sort of like a respirator mask you could use to fool a face hugger.
Yeah, like if you are already intubated,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be able to get into you.
Mm-hmm. Or even if you just had your mouth was somehow covered.
Yeah, by something.
'Cause it's not like it has
Well,
a
yeah,
spear.
but with Prometheus,
Oh,
weren't they? What happened? One of them, their suit, didn't it like break his arm and went up his suit?
yeah.
And then was the other one acid weakened his helmet? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
And it got in that way?
Fifield.
Okay. So, I mean, weren't they doing stuff they weren't supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
So yeah, had they not, what happened was the original, was he wearing anything?
Yeah, so that was weird because
Protective?
I mean, I think he was just wearing a spacesuit, but yeah, the facehugger somehow got in.
Okay. Does it have, I wonder if it has, besides its acid, are there any defenses?
Right. I don't know. I mean, I guess the tail whips around. That would hurt.
Yeah.
I know what that feels like. For Marlowe. Wow. That was a boost.
Well, because it does it, yeah, I guess its face is on the underside, kind of like a ray.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it has, well, it has to have something that's going inside your esophagus.
Hmm.
So do you think that's as powerful as the little mouth?
I can't imagine.
So that it could punch through something?
I don't know. I remember the scene in Aliens where they're looking at him in the test, or not the test tubes, but in the tubes of water, and it's like poking its little proboscis against the glass.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
And I'd have to have a proboscis. Excuse me, monstrosity. Do you know the times?
I had a class. Well, it was really, yeah, it was one of my, I think, was it AP? No, it must have been Latin 1B or 2. Maybe it was 2. And I had these twins. They're lovely. I love them. And I don't know how they found it, but the monkey that has the proboscis.
I do not. This
You know
creature.
what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, it might
like a
be.
lemur?
No, it's definitely like a orangutan or an ape of some sort. Yeah, and so they like became obsessed with it. So then like they started printing off pictures of this ape.
This ape.
And it started being posted around the middle school hall, like on my door, and Miss Kiss's door next to me. Yeah, it was pretty funny though. But just like the fact that, I mean, because the nose is so weird looking.
Yeah.
But just like, I just miss that kind of thing where, you know, these kids can find joy in this, you know, that kind of, those small things.
Right.
And some may feel like, oh, I've got that maturity. But I'm just like, no, you know what, wow, I might not make it. You might make it. Maybe I'll make it, I don't know. On it. Oh god.
No, we're
oh
not
god.
gonna make
this
it.
This is so tight.
15,
16,
16,
17.
17.
I took it! I took it!
There was another guy in between us, so.
Yeah. It was bad.
Monkey with a proboscis.
Yeah, say proboscis monkey. Oh my gosh, I found it. Do you want me to send it to you? You find it yourself.
Yeah, maybe I'll just look it up later.
Okay. I know what that means.
Stomping ground. I'm so bad at this
Stomping
one.
ground!
You're getting pushed on.
Stay away from it, yeah. Skeletor?
Skeletor. I tried to watch the Masters of the Universe movie from like the 80s a while ago, but
It didn't work out for you?
Nah, it's a non-starter.
What was it that did it in for you? Or
Uh,
what couldn't you get past?
I don't know. It might have just been a situation where I had to stop watching it to go do something, and then um, I just couldn't bring myself back to it. Oh, so he's got like a schnoz.
Yeah! What do you think
Wow.
about it? What do you
Can
think
he
about it?
can he do anything with that?
No!
Oh,
How's that? Can he do anything with it?
yeah.
Pick it?
Like an elephant can grab stuff with his trunk.
No, I don't think so. So sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you think that he is related to Cyrano?
Was that the deal with Cyrano?
I think they give him a prosthetic
Oh,
on
interesting.
his nose.
Ugh, I don't want to watch Kraken Slam.
Oh, I left.
I keep trying. They gave you a much smaller window to leave this season. So what time is the game tomorrow? Is that an all-day affair?
5 p.m.
Oh, okay. So what are
But
you gonna
that
do?
just means that what's the weird code looks like. It's kind of weird. Crab, patchwork. That just means that, yeah, I mean, it basically is. So I will be picked up at 12 and then we'll go. It gave us warning, or the spirit gave us warning of like, it's Memorial Day weekend, so traffic is heavy. And I thought, oh, well, I didn't think Sunday traffic would be bad. I thought it'd be
Right.
Saturday, but we'll get up there and eat. Gates open at 3:30, but it'll take, I mean, without traffic, it'd be like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Ugh.
So we'll see what happens to get up there.
Wow.
And see the game. I mean, the game that's basically 3 hours, so 5 to 8, and then you come back down. So like 3 more hours, so 11 p.m.
Hmm.
So practically an all-day affair.
That's good.
Practically.
Keep you busy. Keep you off the streets.
Yeah, I get into trouble
Yeah.
from time to time.
That's exciting.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Did I tell you I bought a kit or a jersey? Did I tell
Oh.
you about this? Yeah, so my favorite player is Ali Krieger. She's on the
Uh-huh.
national team, usually number 11. She was on the Spirit at one point, and then she was on the Pride, or Orlando Pride for a long time, and then her wife got traded to New York, New Jersey, Gotham, or Gotham, New York, New Jersey. And she announced her wife, I think, retired last year. And then, Allie just announced her retirement this year.
Oh.
And so,
Oh.
generally I just see one game or so a season.
Mm-hmm.
And my friends and I that I go with, we go to the Courage, because that's in North Carolina, and it's same distance more or less, but just the travel in general is much better.
Yeah.
But then when she announced her retirement, I was like, try to see one last game with her. So then I was thinking, oh gosh, should I get her last jersey because I don't have.
Oh.
I have the jersey of because jerseys are expensive. They're
Hmm.
like they're definitely over 100. I mean, they're like 150, and then you know if you just get a jersey, it's like you might luck out and it'll be just over 100. But then if you're getting personalization, as they call it, with the name and number of the player, it's like, well, let's tack on money. It's just like this scheme. But I guess you're technically, I mean, hopefully the women's sports are getting it and not, I don't know
Yeah.
where else the money would be going. So I'm like, oh gosh, should I get this? Because I have Ellen White, who's my favorite English player, and she's now retired, so I'm very happy that I have her jersey. Um, but you know how I think long and hard about like financial stuff. So it's huge challenge. So I'm just wondering, and then I decided, I guess it was, I don't know, March or February or something. I'm like, okay, well, I have all this like saved up for my tutoring. This is her last season. It's not like I get a bunch of kits, so this would be like probably the last one. And so I ended up getting it. So it's supposed to ship out in May, and it was May. It was like mid-May. I don't have it. And so I emailed them and said, well, first of all, I should say that I do lots of research too before I buy big ticket items. And they had two different style types. They had regular and then slim fit. And so I'm trying to judge, okay, well, the kit I have from Manchester City, that fits really well. How does this, but that's Puma and this is Nike, so I'm like trying to do all this stuff, sizes, all that stuff. And there are no size charts for them. It's very complicated. Are you surprised that I do this amount of research? And, oh, look at this little fan here. Jump in there, and then, oh my gosh, it's just never ending, it seems. How does this work? Oh shoot. I went down the wrong way. Don't go too far, I don't know where you are, but there's a turnaround point.
I died.
Have you been out for a while?
Since last game.
Oh, is this extreme?
No, I just didn't make it.
Oh, you didn't make it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't have the stuff.
I don't have an eyeball. Did you leave?
No.
Oh, okay, you just watched it anyway. So then I emailed them and I said, hey, do you have a size chart for it? Nothing. A week passes. Just circling back around because I didn't hear it, which I've like said so many times now to people that this is like my phrase of the year of 2023 is just circling back around when I don't hear about from anyone for a week plus. And then they sent me a size guide, so I'm like, okay, let's get the small, narrow fit. It's the same dimensions as the one I have. Send it off. So then mid-May comes, email them like, hey, just wondering when you're shipping these out since I pre-ordered and says blah, blah, blah. So at one point I get a call from someone named Matt that says, hey, I have like, what was it? It was like information about your order or something. And it didn't sound good. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be nuts. Like, is it canceled? Did they mess something up? What's going on here? So apparently Nike sent them last year's kit style. For the narrow fit. So like the regular fit is fine, but narrow fit, no good. So there were two options. One of them was keep with the narrow fit, you'll get it in July. I'm like, okay. Or switch over to the regular fit and, oh shoot, I didn't realize that's what that was. Oh my gosh, the depth. The shadow, I could barely see it. Or switch over to regular, which many people have done, and you can get it by this weekend. Like, okay. So I ended up switching over to the regular because I thought, well, I can wear it to the game.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm not gonna make it. 10.
No.
That's a bummer.
Is that one
So
full?
close. Yeah. And then he said, yeah, we're giving everyone $25 because of this whole thing, which was very generous of that because Nike messed up. They didn't mess up. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. So then I just got it. Haven't tried it on. I'll try it on tomorrow. But he said he would be at the booth because he was asking if I was going to go see a game I can't remember when he said, and I was like, no, I'm seeing it on Sunday. He's like, oh, no, no, no. And I said, yes, yes, yes. Because I'm like, I live in Virginia, so I can't just go up to, I mean, I could, but it's just a longer journey.
Yeah.
So he said he'd be at the booth at Two-Faced is what this next game is called. I can't exit. Okay, exit. He'll be at the booth in case anything come up.
Huh.
So that's I don't even know how that story started. Oh, I guess just you asking about the game. Yeah. The bad news is it's supposed to rain.
Oh no.
So I need to find a poncho.
Yes. Quickly.
Quickly, indeed.
I heard that in maybe the second of 3 Taylor Swift concerts here in Boston, it rained. But the Swifties said that it enhanced the experience because it kind of put everybody in the same position. It's like, oh, we're all being rained on. Taylor's all wet, and we're wet.
Interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I saw something, this was on Instagram of her singing a song and the rain's coming down and she's playing her acoustic, which I thought was interesting because you would think that instruments would become damaged, especially an acoustic guitar.
Raindrops on my guitar.
Yeah, just like that.
I guess she's like, I could afford it.
Oh, man.
Oh, is this it? Party Promenade. Promenade.
Yeah, I went into American Eagle today, which I try not to shop very much because that just can get, well, as you know from your sister, it just can get very expensive, and I don't really have that amount of stuff. But did see some stuff online that I was interested in, and so I went in there. I probably talked to most salespeople I ever had.
Whoa.
Because I'm like trying to figure out, I'm like trying to find these jeans. And they turned out to be on only. And then I was like, okay, there's this outfit I'm looking for. I know that this is the shirt. What is this? Like crop top? And she's like, oh, it's probably this. So it was just, I talked the most to anyone. And then because they didn't have those jeans, so I could have ordered them online, I had to ask about that. And but I wasn't sure about size, so I said, okay, well, what's comparable so I can try it on and get a good idea there. It was nuts. I've never talked that much. Maybe it was because of Michael's. I was all like fired up from interacting with people. What was my point? Oh, the entire time they were playing a Taylor Swift album, I guess. I don't know if it was her, and I'm just not a fan, and so I was just like, I need to get out of here. But I take a long time to try clothes on, so.
Right. That was tough.
Oh, well. Yeah, it was tough for me.
I think there's one Taylor Swift album I like. I can't remember which one.
Red?
Maybe.
No.
Your facehugger's leading you astray. Uh-oh.
What?
No!
You gotta be kidding!
On Party Promenade.
I know. Well, Donovan didn't answer. Do you think he might be offended?
Do you think he's broken off your friendship?
Gosh, I hope he tells me.
Just cut you off cold turkey. Too much prying. Whoa, look at all these games. I've never seen before.
Played? Yeah. Fingers crossed.
What do you think you would have to do to alienate Donovan to the point of no return?
Racism.
Ah.
Well, let me step back from that because I know that I've said like problematic and racist things to him. In the sort of way, like I'll give you an example, like do you tan, like that kind of stuff. Like do you get darker, do you tan, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So nothing like, I think very in your face that people would do. I can't even think really. I can either not even think of anything, which is probably good, nor do I really want to say, oh, I thought you should try for that.
My poor baby.
Why do I want to try to think of something racist to say?
Right.
But I also think if I were to vote for Donald Trump or like someone of a really bad, I think that would also be the point of no return.
Yeah.
Because you, like I said, I think your actions speak for you.
Right.
I think your voting record speaks for you. And I say that having, I guess, I don't know how Donovan knows what my voting record is. I guess I must have told him. I don't know. That, oh, wow. There was no way you were going to make that. You were really like hoping that you were going to make that yellow one.
Just trying to grab it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, don't try. Thank you.
I gotta do some physics puzzles.
There you go.
Half-Life. Get Mechagodzilla. I'm screwing him up.
Yeah, that he knew I voted for Mitt Romney in 2012. I was like, okay, I'll take your word for it. I really don't remember. But, you know, if you're voting for someone like Trump or DeSantis,
Yeah. Darn.
I think you are, like, basically professing, like, oh, yeah, racism's okay, transphobia is okay.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
absolutely.
So I would say that's probably what it would be.
I think you... Yes?
Yes?
No, you go first.
I was just gonna say that because Donovan's basically naked on social media, he's inviting conversations about his body. So I don't think he has a leg to stand on, as they say.
Wow. He has a bare leg.
He's got a bare leg, yeah. What were you going to say?
I think you just need to know these things just in case there's a situation where, like, the mafia says, like, I'm gonna kill you and all your friends if you don't comply. So you're like, okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
I have to defriend everyone.
Oh, wow.
To save them.
Yeah, interesting. Well, do you think Donovan would forgive?
Right. I think
afterwards, you know, after the crisis has passed.
Yeah. Especially if you couldn't prove that the mafia was threatening you. I'd like to think so. You might have to butter him up a little, lube him up.
Did you, by any chance, watch Batgirl Oracle?
I started to, but I didn't get very far.
That's okay. I just wondered if you got to the forgiveness section.
Oh.
I was going to ask what your opinion was.
My answer is yes. I forgive you.
Forgive. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. How dare you.
How gracious of you, my liege. Man, we'll see. We'll see what sort of trials you put me through in October.
Yes. Only the best for my Stella Bean. My heart was racing.
Not. Why am I crying?
Beans ahoy. Would you eat something called beans ahoy?
Beans ahoy. So let's consider this, shall we? So...
Beans ahoy.
Yes.
Wow.
Let us consider this.
Jumping
okay,
into it.
so... Yeah, well, you asked a question. Did you not think I was going to give it thought? So, Chips Ahoy, okay, is just a cookie with chocolate chips, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think that this is a cookie with bean
Beans
or bean
instead of.
paste?
Oh, I
Yeah,
would.
and you know how it's that bean, you know that one bean is like sweet?
Uh huh.
So I don't remember which one that is. But if it were that type of bean, it wouldn't be probably too bad.
I guess we could try. We could try to engineer it.
Whoa, do you want to try to make cookies while we're here? You're
I'm
making
getting
yourself
mad.
upset. I'm getting
Okay,
angry.
don't talk to me about cookies. That'll be
Oh
something fun.
man. Oh.
Oh, how come that
Well,
didn't
well,
rocket me in?
well.
Oh, no, no, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make it.
Are you gonna make
I
it?
don't know, man.
Let's go
Let's
by
do it
here.
together.
Yes! Oh, we did! Okay.
Oh,
Well, okay. So all we would need is probably sugar cookie dough and then beans. Why are you laughing?
It's
Why
just
are
funny.
you laughing? That's what do you think we need? What is this?
Whoa.
Oh, I think we did do this
Oh
once, but I don't know how you
no.
can tell how it's fake.
Look for the triangle.
Oh no, this is not the complete thing. It's look for the small triangle. Oh, it must be one of the patterns. You think
Oh,
it's a circle?
maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like puzzle path all over again.
What do you? Oh,
Oh, they move, maybe.
oh, poodoo. Do
Ah!
you? Oh shoot.
Does it
Oh,
create a linear path, I
oh,
wonder?
ah!
That was
No,
a Charlie Brown yell.
basically don't.
Be first.
Well, but don't touch the
Ah!
circle. Oh gosh, what happened
That
here?
was so close. Now everybody's gonna
Oh gosh,
finish.
are we gonna?
Ah!
No, that was poodoo.
That was poo poo.
But how do you suggest we make the cookies?
That's exactly how I'd make them. It's just funny to think about. Cookie ingredients number 2, beans.
Oh my god. Okay, how willing are you to do this experiment? You know, I've got a good idea.
Okay.
Are you? Okay, wait, we got this. Okay, listen. We get the Pillsbury Doughboy, like those ones that are individually, you know what I'm talking about?
Like the cookies that come in like a package.
Yes, and you smack the package and then rip it apart and then you pull the
Oh,
different things. You know, and they
yeah.
have like little pictures on them.
Yeah.
That would probably be the simplest, and then we stick the beans in there.
Yes, instead of chocolate chips. I guess we
So,
just have to think of like, what kind of bean it would be.
yeah, let's see. Sweet beans. What, which beans are sweet?
What's red bean? Because I know that's common in
Do you think that's what
Japanese
black beans are
desserts.
known for their sweet flavor and soft texture?
Well, it can't be too
Hmm.
soft. It's got to hold up to baking.
Which beans? Yeah, I think there's that one. Is it a Hispanic dish that's like this bean paste? That's like, oh, with pictures. 15 different types of beans with pictures. Let's
I'll
see. Oh
I'll
my
make sure
gosh.
there's not already a bean cookie
Oh
that somebody
no.
figured out.
Oh, that'd be crazy. 15. Azuki beans, black beans.
Oh yes, people do it with black beans, uh,
Okay.
white beans. I was really thinking of like, yeah, black beans as in like from a Mexican
Rainbow
dish.
beans. Yeah. Hmm.
Pinto beans, maybe.
I'm trying to think. Have you ever had this like sweet bean paste?
I don't think so. I've always
Hmm.
heard that stuff like that isn't that good because it was essentially what like Japanese people used instead of sugar before
Oh,
Europeans
oh,
arrived.
maybe that's what it is. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, I was thinking Mexican, but I think it might be
Yeah, those
Japanese instead. Okay.
taiyaki.
Okay. Well,
Well,
okay. So here's the thing though.
uh
Okay, some things to consider
huh.
when we're doing this. So, not many people, if any, probably, are going to want to participate in eating this.
Right. So we
Okay.
can't make too many.
That's correct, yeah. But the problem is also that how do we get not a lot of, do you stock black beans in your
I
home? Do you
don't,
know?
I don't think so.
See,
Maybe
that's the
we got a
problem. I guess we
black
could
bean
always, do
noodle.
you have a, oh gosh, oh, the giant fan. Do you have a Whole Foods by
How do
any
we do
chance?
this? Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so that probably would be the easiest way where we go in there and go over to the bulk section and
uh-huh.
then just get a little bit.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Um, and then have half of, I can't remember how many, does that just make a dozen, 2 dozen? I don't even know.
Right?
Of the sugar cookies. And maybe just half? Or you think less than that?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I suppose we could
Quarter?
actually. I mean, theoretically, there are uses for black bean that I could come up with on my own. So maybe we could just make like 3 bean cookies and then like the rest just normal. And that would actually provide a
Oh
good
gosh.
control group if we, because I don't know if I can actually bake a good cookie. So if I can't do that, then how can I bake a good bean cookie?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what do we have going for us here? We're making some bean cookies.
Uh huh. We're
We're
tasting some
doing
orange soda.
yeah, tasting some orange
We're
soda.
gonna go see the dentist.
I was like, what? That wasn't because of the sweets.
Because of all the sweets.
Yeah. We're going to level 99.
Yep.
Um,
Reptile
got a
house.
night walk.
Night walk.
Yeah, I don't know about the reptile house. I was struggling to find anything. But yeah, night walk. Night walks are easy peasy. Gotta fit a half marathon in there somewhere.
Yep. Not me. Oh, how'd this guy
No,
get ahead of me? We're on the same
no,
track.
you're just at the way station.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. I don't think we have too much going on.
No.
You know what we do have to play though?
Yes. I mean, no.
Um.
Resident Evil.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking River City Girls,
Oh, yes.
since that's local co-op.
Yeah, that was so sad.
That was very sad.
Wow. Second place. We're killing it. Chicken Day, Chicken Day.
Oh boy. Wow. Do you feel stressed at all that your social calendar is really busy?
Yeah, it's wild. What am I gonna do with myself? We might
It's what,
also, huh?
you go ahead.
I know. I was so delayed on the huh because I'm very tired. We could also squeeze in a horror movie since it is October.
Whoa. We could. The Babadook.
The Babadook.
Ah. I was gonna, when I leave, do you think it'll be relief or also like you'll have grief because you'll
My
be
life
in
will be
like
so
this
empty.
well, what happens for me, honestly, is that,
Oh, it's you.
yes, oh,
I didn't recognize you.
oh yeah, he was pushing it around. If I spend longer than a day with someone, like in
Mhm.
close proximity, when they leave, I get melancholic.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
guess
sad.
yeah, that would be best to test out on me since you despise me so.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's true. I think Donovan finally understands what it's like.
To be
Or
just
witnessing, you know.
yeah.
He's like, why are you guys fighting all the time?
That was some good bickering.
I don't know. What were we even bickering about?
The Americans.
Oh! Oh man, what a little. Yeah, well, normally I probably would have, you know, when I first met you, obviously I would have just kept my mouth shut, but
Oh,
now I'm just
okay.
like, no, I believe that you are wrong on this particular fact.
It wouldn't be the first time I was yelled at because of that show. Ah! Stop trying to kill me.
I do really like that show.
I was really liking it, but then I think I got to the third season and I just kind of zoned on it. I was like, huh, nothing's really
Yeah.
happening here.
I mean, I can kind of get behind you on Homeland, even
Oh
though
my God.
I've watched,
Yeah.
I think everything but maybe the final season, but I do like the first two are the most powerful. But because I think once you get rid of Brody, you're like,
Yeah. That was really
not
weird.
as good as it once was. Yeah.
That second season was really good.
Oh, you survived. You were first.
I think so. Everybody survived, at least in our party.
Oh, okay.
Party. 4.
Why are you guys fighting all the time? That's interesting. You don't think you bicker like that with Donovan?
No.
Oh dear.
Do you bicker like that with Donovan?
Absolutely. Oh, the Swiveler.
What?
Maybe it's just me. I am the common denominator.
Yeah.
The common factor.
Well, and I think in our case, it's definitely, I mean, at least half play fighting, because we're not really,
Oh, of course.
like, I don't actually care, but
Oh,
I
I mean,
feel like
yeah.
in your case, it might be like a comics thing, and he might be a little bit more invested in it than.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we did bicker over that. Top 2 qualified. Geez, okay. Don't mess up there.
Yeah.
Don't shoot.
They're
There's a
slightly
fan
better than
on this,
last time.
too, by the way. And by the way, I just messed up, so that's...
No.
I was worried too much about you, and I didn't
Yep.
worry about myself. Swiveler.
Oh, I guess you just stay
Named
ahead of the
after.
fan. Named after Kathy Kelly with a pimple on her belly.
Oh, with a pimple on her belly.
Cut it off, you taste like chili. So they say.
That's yeah, interesting.
The mean schoolyard kids. I got tapped. Here comes the fan. Ah!
Oh no! Were you here the last one?
Nah.
Good for you. You weren't. Of our team, you were.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, we're second.
Well, we're gonna
so
make
as
it.
long as we keep, I think we might.
Wow.
But I can't tell. There's no clock.
Oh. Well, how many people are still in?
I mean, they
2.
could. Oh, they're gone. They're at 112, 113. They're ticking up, though. Oh, yeah, wow.
I always feel bad. They were really trying to stage a comeback. Wow, the semi-final, or no, the finals. How blessed I am to see the day. Hexaring!
Oh, no.
Oh, I cannot have it.
Okay, well, you just keep walking on your walking pad, though, because I need you in tip-top shape for level 99.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to. I don't want you to have to resuscitate me.
Gosh, yeah,
Break
I'll
out the
throw you
shock
through that
paddles.
window myself.
I think they've already lost 2 guys.
Oh gosh, I'm struggling. Oh.
Your Strugs.
Yeah.
Strugs the zombie. Got Mechagodzilla. So we got 4, so it's 1, 2, 3 versus 2. And one of those 3 is me, so it might as well be 2 versus 2.
No.
No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. No, come on, I was doing so well, I was doing so well!
Oh, no! Oh. It's a 1v1 now? Oh my gosh. It just
Wow.
makes it.
It's Mechagodzilla. Come on, guy with the hair.
Yeah.
You're a
It's
star. Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no! Krypton!
Krypton.
You lived up to your name.
Yeah. The kryptonite came for him.
Ugh, BB Trip. Jamonkey. Skinny Peter.
Okay. Because you said you were tired, you just want to do one last one?
Okay, one final run.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go downstairs.
And?
And I'm gonna stick my head in the freezer.
Oh, well, are you also going to do something else to the freezer?
Maybe.
Okay. Just know I'm willing to cause a lot of trouble when I visit. I'm going to do all the things that you are unwilling to do. And then I go from best to worst house guest.
That'll be its own kind of superlative.
Overnight. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'll
overnight.
just sleep outside.
Yeah. And take your bean cookies. Have a
With
platter.
you. I know.
Because you'll
So
need
the
it.
third cookie, is it for the mayor?
Maybe. I think she'd want to try it.
Okay, so me, you, and the mayor. George wants no part of it.
He's not much of a desserts guy.
Except for
Unless
that DQ.
Yeah, DQ and cherry pie.
Hey, boy. Wait, what was the dessert tonight?
Cake
Oh, okay. What type of cake?
of the birthday. I don't know. It was yellow. Yellow
Okay.
cake. Which I think is my favorite, to be honest.
Wait, whose birthday?
It was Mark's and the Maya's.
Oh, well, technically your mother's birthday was.
Yes, but we have not seen them.
I see. Wait. And she indulged?
She indulged. And she also ate my frosting, because I don't really like frosting.
Oh, gosh. Did it, you like scooped it off and put it on the side?
No, well, that's what I thought she was. I just sort of saved it because I thought she would have it later. And then, the meal ended, and we were talking, and she looks at my plate. She was like, "Oh, you didn't have your frosting, so I'll just eat it." So that's how it happened.
Some of that, like those cakes that, you can kind of buy in bulk, if you know what I mean. Like you could go to Wegmans or something and get it, and that frosting, and they always have, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
It's just like thick with frosting, and usually on the side it's like ribbons of the frosting. It's just like
Yeah.
so much. That stuff, like, it's too much. It like makes me sick.
Yeah.
I don't know how kids do it because they like love the frosting.
No.
How are you doing it? It's just all sugar. It's just too
Yeah,
much.
it's so dry. I don't like it.
Yeah. I prefer, yeah, like red velvet is really good because that's more cheesecake,
Right.
cheesecake frosting and stuff. So things that are different. Or carrot cake I like because that's a bit different. I feel like that might be cream cheese. Cream cheese is what I really meant. Cream cheese kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's.
Or dirt pudding.
Yes. Good old dirt.
Dirt pudding.
Okay, let's qualify to score points.
Do you think that if your mom brought food to the shipwreck that she'd get in trouble?
Oh, I wonder. I guess she wouldn't
Because
dare
that's
to.
more of a fancy, right? Not to be offensive to the Chinese restaurant.
Oh,
That
the
seems like a
landfall.
fancier. I thought shipwreck was pretty fancy. Isn't that where we went?
No, we never went to the shipwreck. We went to
Oh.
landfall for my. Oh yeah, for my birthday, and then we went there because
Okay.
it was my birthday restaurant. I got him in first. Can I sustain this?
I have no idea. I mean. Oh no, did you not? What happened?
I got wrecked by the swinging ball.
Which is like a jingle ball too.
Yeah, that was so sad. Everybody saw me.
Oh no.
Oh.
Did we make it? We're 6. We dropped to 6. It's top 12 though, so hopefully we'll be okay.
The shipwrecked
Uh,
is a
yeah.
hot spot for the FFOF, the Fabulous Females of Falmouth. So if she
Oh, okay.
was excommunicated there, then she would have
Oh
nowhere to go
gosh. Ooh. Okay.
except for the flying bridge.
Does
And
that, have you ever been to the shipwreck?
yeah, they have a good
Oh,
burger. They're actually right next to the beach that's next to the beach that we go to, so it's got a really nice view. Used to be the British Beer Company. It's near this. Oh my gosh, block party again. Better have no roughhousing.
oh. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Ah, I had a feeling you couldn't hold the ceasefire.
Did we call one for one?
Let's see, should I do the jumping? I feel like I need a workout. I can't jump on that. I'm getting too far out ahead.
Yeah, you have to be careful about that.
Got to be
Yeah.
careful. What happens if everybody qualifies?
We have to do another round.
Oh. Do you think they have Fall Guys tournaments? Did you
My
fall?
gosh. Oh. No, but I was getting scared because I was blocked in by that. I
Oh.
wouldn't be surprised. I don't know that this is necessarily an esport, but I
That'd
wouldn't
be
be surprised.
awesome. Professional Fall Guys.
We sign up and we meet somewhere. We have t-shirts that say Team Egg.
Team Egg lives again.
I mean, it barely lived the first time, however.
Maybe we should get t-shirts made up for our time together.
Oh gosh.
We'll
Oh
be
well.
baking bean cookies wearing these shirts.
Yo, did not make. Oh, round over. I was leaping onto the platform, was not going to make it, and then it ended.
Oh, man.
Wow. How do you want to do this? We could make our own t-shirt. That could be one of our things.
Yeah, we could have a
We
t-shirt
could
contest.
go to Michael's.
We could go to Michael's.
Do you have
yeah.
a Michael's?
Yeah, it's right down. Well, kind of right down the
Okay.
street. It's around the
Because I would
corner.
have a discount,
Wow.
and then we can get some plain t-shirts and some craft paint, and then do it.
It's an idea. See, it's better to go in with multiple ideas and then have to shave them
Weed
down.
it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess then have nothing, which is what you had with Terry, I suppose.
yeah. Boy,
Like,
that was brutal.
I wonder what we'll do.
Well, it's also tough when like there's very little conversation that happens.
Oh my gosh.
You know how
Yeah,
I
but
get.
she's talking to you every day. Oh, on your side. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Well, it's just, I mean,
Whoa.
yes, she does talk to me every day, but that's only for like 40 minutes a day, not 24. Well, I guess it was 24 hours. I don't know how long we were hanging out.
Well, do you want me to not talk to you and see what happens?
See how long I can handle it. It would not be long.
The fans have saved me a couple times now.
Wow.
I'm scared.
The
My luck will
irony.
run out. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's looking at me. He's giving me a bombastic side eye. No! No! Oh shoot. Well, out for now.
I got smashed. Oh no! What? That was so cheap! That was so cheap!
Oh, no. Okay, we're still first, which is crazy.
That's weird. So does that mean
Might
nobody else is
not
gonna make it?
be.
Oh, now we're
Okay, we're
second.
second now. 6 seconds. Here's hoping.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think we're
think
locked
they
in.
can. Yeah, I think they're okay. 91. Yeah, we're good. Woo!
Yay! I would have been very sad.
Yeah, I'll just treat you with silence. Or I could give you one word answers. You can only ask me yes or no questions.
Yeah. What's a
What do you
good yes
think?
or no question? Are you happy? Yes. Oh, and we also have to play Break the Ice.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, I haven't forgotten about that.
No.
Well, we really need to. Well, yes, break the ice for sure. But we also need to. Oh, we could do something. We could do like if you fail at break the ice, maybe you have to have a bad, like a burnt cookie or something.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear, I don't know what I'm doing.
This is going to become a truth or dare
Yeah.
in short order.
But yeah, I mean, well, I really just want to see your game closet.
Yes. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so there's gotta be, besides break the ice, probably some other games we could play.
Scrabble.
Yeah.
I don't know
we
if
could
Maggie's
always
still
do that.
interested in that game.
Check, do the wordsmith, go ask your mom again.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. It's getting down to the wire. Okay, I'll go over there. You're just running around breaking all the ice. You
Well,
mad, you wild child.
yeah. Just running around.
Ah, I died.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Boy. Oh fudge. Oh man.
Well,
How close were we? Oh, was
Uh,
it just the final round?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what happened.
And so I was third.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the winner is...
This guy that looks suspiciously like that other guy.
Yeah. I guess he had his revenge. Oh, look at that. It's like a duo animation.
Did they
Well.
hold hands?
Yeah. Let's see. I got a reel from, or a post from Stella B. The B stands for baddest MFer on the streets.
Whoa! Happy to hear it.
Do you know the best way to respond to disagreement? With tears? No. Look at that, he's crying.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
sounds
that.
like something that would happen to you.
Between us.
Yes,
What
I
if
think so.
what if you make me cry? Do you think that could be an activity?
How likely are... So you did cry in my presence,
That's
which
true.
already, but I was unaware of it because I was trying to focus on the story. And the subtitles that were coming at me. Well, what would make you cry?
I don't know. I have to think about that one.
Okay. Now, I don't intentionally try to go out and make anybody cry.
Mhm.
No. It is unlikely that this would happen unless I, like, said something and the intent was completely different, but the impact was very powerful on you.
Mm-hmm. Like a gale wind.
Sure. Or if you had a particularly spicy bean in your coffee
That's true. You spike
and
it.
and tears came to your eyes unbidden. Like, oh no, he's crying. That's all I could guess, I guess.
That'd be a good strategy.
Well, thank you for. I'm glad we were still able to hang out.
Yes, it almost didn't come together, but it
It was
did.
scary, yeah, because I won't see you
I
until
know.
next week. So
Can you believe it?
I can't. Well, I guess I'll see you Tuesday, but
That's true. But the stream
yes,
won't. An
the
entirely
stream will not.
different, far more real audience will see us.
Whoa, yeah, I know, yeah. Okay. Well, good luck to you. Remember to
Thank
put
you.
the sticky note on the freezer.
Uh-huh.
And I hope that you maintain enough like high energy levels for social activity.
Thank you. And I hope your shirt comes in exactly as it ought to be.
Thank you. Yeah, and the rains maybe hold off, but I don't know if I can
Yes.
hold my breath on that one yet. Okay, go
Okay.
stick your head in a freezer.
Okay, you too.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.